Hey everybody, I'm Lauren.
Sorry.
Oh.
Everybody crush, bang, boom.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Do like a TikTok
Drop it from
and
some-
coming down, you know, here to here.
From some fishing line from the ceiling.
That was a big lead-in. I don't know where I was going. I don't know where I was going with it.
Hey everybody, I'm Lauren.
And I'm Joe.
And we're back today with some exciting news, as always, because everything we do, Joe, is super exciting. We are here to show you Microsoft Classroom Pen 2. If you remember, just a couple months ago, we announced this to everybody, but we weren't quite ready to show it off. But we are today, which is super cool. So here it is, Microsoft Classroom Pen 2, coming this April. We designed this pen with one key goal in mind, which is students and how to improve their learning outcomes. In response to customer feedback, Microsoft Classroom Pen 2 features an extended enclosure to optimize for grip strength and an improved storage experience, and is offered at just $19.99 US MSRP, which is half the price of Microsoft Classroom Pen. Our hope is to fuel productivity and creativity through digital inking for students during this new age of remote and hybrid learning. I feel like it's one thing if the adults talk about this really cool pen
It's
just
amazing.
for education, but I feel like this will go a lot farther if we just talk to some students and get their opinion, see what they think. Hello, students.
Hi, I'm Raya, I'm 14, and I've been doing online learning since April.
And I'm Doran, I am 11, and I've been doing it also since April.
So first impressions of the pen, what do you guys think?
Yeah, it's really light, and I love the buttons. This is a golf pencil, it's really small, but I really like this because I can grip it easier.
I like it being longer because I like to fidget with pens when I'm thinking, and it's a better feel on my hands.
It helps me not cramp my hands after like drawing for a long time. Some pens are a little heavier, so after like maybe an hour of drawing, my hand starts cramping because it's like a weird way to hold it. But I really like this one, and the buttons help a lot with when I'm doodling, and I don't have to flip it around and then erase and then flip it back and then go back, or have to select, erase, and go back.
Yeah,
It's
so
all
you get to
one.
use it for like a writing utensil, but it's also kind of like your mouse, or
Yeah.
essentially like instead of using your finger to touch the screen, you just use the pen naturally for that too.
Yes.
It is really nice to have the buttons because of, in math, usually in 6th grade, you are moving and erasing and adding stuff. So instead of having to just erase it and getting the paper dirty or messing something up, you just click the button and undo button 2.
Nice.
It's really nice.
Cool.
It feels smoother than when you're using a pencil or pen on paper. That feels nice just having it glide along the screen, and thickness doesn't change, and it doesn't make it look messy, and the tip does not break.
The pen tip, it has, like the drawing apps I use and just the pen in general, it has sensitivity sometimes depending on if the size of the inking I'm using changes, and the pen tip doesn't break like a pencil always does, having to go and sharpen it all the time and come back. I could just stay here and draw without it breaking or getting dull after a while.
So I want you guys to try something for me. I know we haven't talked about this yet, but if you close your Surface Go's and you flip them over, you've got this groove here on the type cover. How does that pen clip, tail clip, fit right into that groove?
It fits really well.
Awesome. So do you think that now having an option that clips onto your type cover is going to make it harder to lose?
It's like with other ones that have like magnetic attaches, it comes off not super easily, but it comes off
Yeah.
pretty easily. So this wouldn't get lost in my bag, like when taking it places.
Awesome.
And it just stays put.
Now let's see how the Microsoft Classroom Pen 2 works for early primary learners. Dean is working on building his fine motor skills and letter formation. Microsoft Classroom Pen 2 has a wider barrel than a stylus, which is great for students who are learning to write. In addition to formulating their thoughts, the act of handwriting is helping build the physical stamina for written expression.
The Microsoft Classroom Pen 2 is light enough to grow with learners over time. The size of the pen encourages the transition from analog to digital and back again. Watching Dean, we can see how the buttons are not obstructing his ability to adopt a dynamic pencil grip, while the pen tip mimics the thick graphite core of a beginner pencil. In my classroom, I was often working with occupational therapists who brought in additional grips or larger pencils to help my students build their grip strength and stamina for written expression.
Just one final question for you both. If your teacher let you pick, if you wanted the first version or the Microsoft Classroom Pen 2, which one did you pick?
The second one, this one.
Classroom Pen 2? Awesome. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you. So what we just saw was a Microsoft Classroom Pen 2, which comes out in April. We got some feedback from some secondary age kids, and we also got to see how it helps with early writers and early primary age kids. So we're very excited about this.
So I want to thank you both for joining us today. Until next time, I'm Lauren.
I'm Joe. Thanks for joining.
See ya.
That's not what makes me look old. My hair part starting here is what makes me look old.
Hit subscribe and like. Hit the plus sign to follow my TikTok.
Follow me on TikTok, Instagram.